We move now to major drama over drag queens in Royal Oak.
Just hours ago, the Sidetrack Bookshop hosted a drag queen story time for young kids and their parents.
A conservative group based in Grand Rapids making the trip to Metro Detroit to demonstrate against the event, while hundreds of people in favor of story time showed up to show their support.
The controversy led to crowds of people chanting and arguing over LGBTQ rights in downtown Royal Oak. 7 Action News reporter Sarah Grimmer starts us off with an exclusive interview with one of the drag queens involved.
This isn't the first time that Sidetrack Bookshop has hosted a drag queen story time, but it is the first time that it has drawn out hundreds of people covering every corner here on Washington Avenue.
He strummed a little tune, playing guitar. Wow.
Serenity Sapphire is one of the 3 drag queens who read to children Saturday afternoon at Sidetrack Bookshop in downtown Royal Oak.
I pulled up in the garage. I had 5 escorts.
Emotions were high as earlier in the week, a group called Grand New Party based out of Grand Rapids posted that they plan to travel to the bookshop to protest the drag queen story time, and they did.
What adults do behind closed doors is one thing, but I don't think my child should be exposed to it.
Well, the protesters that came out Saturday afternoon, they posted that they were coming because they were against the grooming and sexualization of children.
Yes.
When you hear that, what do you think?
Honestly, when I hear that, it goes in one ear and out the other. I haven't really put a thought to it because that's not what we're doing.
Serenity says there's a misconception that drag is sexual, and that's not always the case. There's many different forms, and for her on Saturday, it was about exposure.
If they grow up around queens and things like this, when you grow up, you won't have a hate bone in your body.
Not everyone agrees. David Robles from Genesee County said he doesn't want transgender culture pushed on his son.
Pretending to be the other sex, reading to children, and that's going to cause a lot of confusion.
A majority of the crowd Saturday was people who showed up to protest the protesters and supported the event. At times, arguments got heated. 2023 is shaping up to be a major year for the trans community, specifically in regards to state legislation. Some states are considering banning gender surgeries for those under 18, transgender women competing in women's sports, what bathrooms those who are transgender can use, and more. Inside Saturday's Storytime, the books may have been about unicorns and rocket ships, but outside, it was about the future generation.
When you trust the science, you're a man or a woman. You don't get to be either or. And that's just the way it is. And I don't want my son to be confused.
We're not here to be a sexual symbol. We're not here to hurt anybody. We're not here to groom anything. We're not here to put any bad agendas out there. We're here to simply entertain you. That's it.
Reporting in Royal Oak, I'm Sarah Grimmer for 7 Action News.